Gambit, very familiar turf, Inferno. A lot of people want to take it here.
Yeah, so many teams since Katowice have been trying to test them on Inferno, and I think they've only dropped it 3 times. Oh, Axal onto Hunter there to kick things off, but Nico is going to find the same exchange towards top Banana, so immediately leveled up with a 4v4.
Second to none. 60-second mark is reached. It seems like an Apps pop is on the agenda. A quick flash and smoke from Nexa to set them up for success. Nico armored to the teeth, P250, and Jax doesn't get a second out of that balcony. Shiro sharp, and oh dear, Shiro's just done it all. It is a Nico 1v5. He's hitting all the headshots. Inter's the one to save the day as one of those fancy new chickens scurries across Graveyard. It's an all for naught. And now they're going to throw their bodies into Axal, and he will at least find 2. Does need a reload. 8 bullets not going to get him far. Fortunately, Inter's a fresh mag and a double frag. Bit of resistance from Nexa, but Gambit 3-0, and still that's only 2 frags for Gambit. But in his communication and read of the game. Hobbit is the cue, right? He is the one that will be reading, piecing together those sound cues. It doesn't look like it's going B, though, and Gambit are in the right place for the punish here. G2 swing out, and Nafany makes that MP9 sing. It is still an advantage for G2, but time becoming a little bit more of a priority. Shiro's tucked in. He has an AWP. He's stuck to the Deagle.
They have a smoke for spawn here, so it's going to get difficult for Hobbit. He's going to try and push ahead, go to Coffins. What's the call? Smoke front sight. Hobbit could be set here. Yeah,
this is a chance, a really big one. He turns the flash, and Nico's bottom sticking out of the smoke. 19. Time to hustle. They swing out and do find him, but chaos can be caused. If they don't plant safe, Shiro can and will punish. Don't forget he's got the AWP. If he takes a pot shot, God, he's actually ready for Nexa if he just caught that fade. Nexa's across to Emo. Crossfire established now, and I'm not sure Shiro's going to be playing the percentages, Chad.
Yeah,
we talked about this.
It might be a bit early for Shiro to be going for one of those. It's going to be on the cusp, right? They're going to be able to get the rifles out, but we're going to have a couple of emissions here. Shiro can drop. That'll help out indeed. This is a whole different look at G2, isn't it? 35 seconds, and we're yet to see any indication.
How do you plan to fight Shiro on long? A flash? Okay, well, he's off the line. And they surge towards CT. Shiro's ready. He could get overwhelmed. It's a swing from Amanek, but Nafany in support. Gambit have booked him. The remnants of G2 heading in towards B. Hobbit's ready. So is the Incendiary. These boys are pesky. And look at Nafany. He's going to challenge just off the flash. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. And Gambit are doing the flashbang dance. Gambit nearly winning the round right there and then. It was off Nafany's flash that they secured it. Shiro's flash, excuse me, Nafany's push, piecing my brain together this morning. Hobbit and Shiro partnered up for this B defense as Jax and Nexa go looking, and pins are pulled. It's going to get Hobbit set up. They might have run past him, you know. They did. No one checked, and it enables Hobbit to find another. Amanek from under the barrel does have a good chance, but Shiro is just such a nuisance. He's 11-1. No one can touch him. Pushes through his own smoke to continue to aggress and hold the line. He will be cleared by Hunter. Will he? Oh, dear. That's the problem with assumptions. It makes lining up a smoke grenade. Flash as well. Oh, Shiro just looked away, but Axel's there, and now Shiro's in a real problem. Inters is there for some help, and oh, the bullets are connecting. Axel only 2. Inters will have to do some more. They're swinging on him. He's not ready, and Nico's Deagle connects. It's G2 turning up the pressure with just the Desert Eagles and Tech 9s. He's going ahead of it, though. Just baiting the shots. Time getting a bit sensitive now. Needs to find at least one of these. Nico responsible for the headshot, and he does provide. Hobbit's the last. They'll connect as well, and G2 collect a second round and a must-have. Gambit's response, a boost, 3v3. This is where Gambit can tend to always have their resources in the right place. Excuse me. Full util dump, they're coming in. The boost underchecked, and oh, it enables Hobbit to find maybe even 3. Finally, Hunter shuts him down. Into swings on the contact. Hunted by Nico, who's now got 2 players to find.
Needs to get that bomb. It's in the pond. Oh.
Contact immediately taken by Inters, just as Axal was causing a bit of a stampede of his own. Oh, Amanek, you have the element of surprise, but he's being very loud about this. Nafany back-turned, he wants to focus on the banana fight. And that's contact. Big plays, but trades are there. Hobbit 1-for-1 as well. Even trade, the bomb needs to go down. Nico and Hunter partner up. The language probably shifts. And Inters and Axal ready for the retake. This is a big fight for him. Can't miss, doesn't. Nice from Nico. Confirms banana looks clear. Hunter ready for action from CT. And Axar, with the AWP already in his hands, it looks like they're conceding. G2 will be posting a third.
Arch side might be a weakness because when they do throw that smoke, he is in two positions he has to watch primarily because Inters and Axar will anchor. Huge shot there from Hunter as well to deny the AWP. Massive stuff.
A little less of a tight line. He has got a pretty certain one frag here if he doesn't get smoked off, which he's been flashed. Now blind as a bat, backs up, will be tested. Hobbit needs more, and Shiro partners up for a double. G2 can't seem to break this B site. Nico is still there for the CT rotate. The flash is bad. Oh, he looks away. A missed opportunity and another missed shot. This is not falling as it could have. Hobbit's pre-aiming him. Perfect find. A third for Hobbit on this B site.
Just ready for that quick collapse right there.
Dude,
I wasn't ready for it again, but we're very, very prepared. Nafany was already cheating on over through Speedway, so very quick to rotate here. And now it's just Amanek.
Go on, my son. The MAC-10. It was
a MAC-10.
Was a MAC-10. He got 4 in total.
Here they come
Here
again.
They come. Oh, they are ahead of him, though. This is the best chance we've seen from G2. Still Hobbit strikes just through the spray on the cross. They boost late. G2 are not across fully. Jax is pre-aiming the boost, but timing could be everything. They flash before they peek. Now he's up. Now he's a threat. G2 have the sight. Nexa has Nafany, courtesy of the Molotov. We have a 4-on-4. Oh, good God. G2's got a lot to do on this retake. Gambit are potent and in already for more. Hobbit, this is his sight. Nico's on for the round-the-world flank. This could be round-defining. He's undetected. They're back to turn. Oh, they heard him! Shiro slaps! Another frag comes in. It's all onto Jax. He's had a tough time on Inferno. They know exactly where he is. Nades galore, pre-fires there, and Hobbit will take another multi-kill. Get out of my sight.
They're lining up for an A explode here. We were talking about that Arch side and trying to punish. They're doing it again, so smokes over to Shiro's position.
But he's always good for one. Is Shiro. Not this time. Can he get away? They're hunting him. Amanek might put some bullets into that smoke. He's jumped across very fast. Hobbit's flash is great to suppress and catches him on the push. 4, swinging up short. Good find. Again, his Hobbit is so good. Not another. 3, charging in.
Here they're going to explode again.
Right, try it again. The simulator begins. Hobbit familiar. This time it's Nafany that strikes first. He can drop off the new box. The crossfire is hard to break. The spray seems so good. Jax brought low. Nexa, that's a crucial find. That could be enough. G2 at least to get the bomb down. A bit of breathing room unless Hobbit plans to... Oh no, the nade. It's new box. It's over Nexa's head. The spray's there a little late. But the bomb goes down. A 5th would be a gift for G2.
All these nades for the retake.
Yeah, and their health is so horrible. Nico smoked himself out of position. He's just going to have to sit there and hold it. He knows the boost is possible. There's so many from Gambit. They are such a suffocating force. Oh, Hobbit walking in. It's a good find from Hunter. Tucked into Emo, back into the flames as he blindly walks straight on into the crossfire now established. Axile needs to go down quick and he can't. It's only Jackson. He just doesn't have the health for this.
It's not planted great for him either.
A Hail Mary through the smoke. He tries his luck. They're defusing in front of his face and just one frag, a consolation prize because 11 is found by Gambit. This is G2's pick, and they're going to have to prove it on the CT side.
Oh, Nico with the full utility anchoring B here, and it looks like it could be a charge down mid.
Yeah, they actually want to bring the fight straight to them. Shiro's got an armored P250, though. It could hurt. It really could. This is a great weapon for the job.
Oh, no.
Jax has taken down Amanek. He quickly makes good on his promise, but the bloodshed does not stop for Jax. He's taking teammates and enemies down alike.
Oh!
Every shot connects. It's actually savable. They can recover. As Jax decides he wants to kill 4 of them, make it he wanted the full 5.
Well, he's going to get the plant for free.
Yeah.
The retake will
He's faked it.
Well, he's going to get it down. Okay,
Yeah.
so he will get the bomb down here. Hunter's about to realize that it hasn't paid on off, and now that he has to try and get stuck into this, he didn't buy Kevlar, Hunter. He still has $800. You see that?
I do see that, but I also see that he's made a lot of noise. So at this point, Hobbit, a lot of the hard part done. That's a fight he was looking for. And will secure a 12. Shiro's only got the scout. If that's the... Oh, that nade right on the unarmored Amanek. He'd love to drop his smoke before he dies. They're already into the pit, though, and that really screws all of Hunter's positioning. Jax again steps up for his squad. He had to with the FAMAS. Amanek's only got 20 HP. He's going to get shredded by that MAC-10. Vision's restored. The frag and normality is as well. Need a Nico 1D here. They want to keep fighting. Such a nuisance. There's Nexa with 1. It is all now back to Nexa. The bomb However, under his control, Hobbit has a smoke. He may want to underarm it. That could be the window Nexa peeks. Oh, okay. Bomb recovered. The threat of Shiro. Oh, his crosshair placement's banging.
They double peaked as well. I thought, you know, you're looking at this and you're sitting there and you're going through Nexa's mind, right? He's committed to that angle. He's committed to those fights.
Don't stand in front of me. I've got a lot to do here. Slither gap. Punish. Oh, couldn't quite catch on the hip swing. Nice find. Into the site. Nafany's there and does deliver. Needs another. He's pushed up close. Oh, and a clean headshot. They can turn this one around now. It's only Inters and Nafany, 2 versus 4, but the site is his, and Inters catching Amanek in the face of the smoke. Piecing it together just to break G2 hearts.
Bomb has been planted.
Inters is set up for this Apps hold. Now Nafany to deal with Nico's walk up. He may not be having his crosshair for the... Oh, dropped off. Nico's ahead. The timing favors G2 significantly. They're pushing in and they're ready for the fight. Nexa and Nico save G2's hide there with some great reads. Tenses the glutes for a second as he spots an AWP up. Oh, hang on. Nico's done a lot of damage with the silencer, but he is getting hunted. Nade finishes off what he started. I wonder if Nexa's good for another. Tucked in anti. Inters does recede. And so Banana Control is completely and totally maintained.
Well, Jax is low.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if Hunter finds him. It's important that he lived on to save his teammate there. Now, Shiro's got this T-side up, which does actually put them into a bit of a dire strait, given that it's already a 3v4. They try and punish Hunter. I think he spotted one on the jiggle. He could go down here. He's been kept very honest at 20 HP. And now Shiro's punish comes in.
They're going mid to B as well on this.
Oh dear,
all on
being
Nexa.
on sandbags. That's just the worst opportunity for him. Jax communicates T-ramp. They still have Hunter on A, understandably. They've completely taken the site. The smoke is for CT. Shiro's trying to fend off this rotate. Jax pop his head up and a quick shot from Shiro. That's the trade required. Hunter very late to this. Kit's plenty, no smokes. Health is incredibly low for G2. I don't really know how they can force these fights into a favorable state of affairs. Easy for Nafany. Nexa can't seem to find the head either. It's another double. This time Nafany snatches it for 18 frag total. Sure, that AUG is going to be feeling like the ideal weapon. Up against the MAC-10. Nice flash. Completely nullifies Axile. Inters is into the pit with the bomb. Jax got a lot to contend with here. If he mantles up, he's vulnerable. 3 through. Safely into the A site. They're playing it from short. Hunter's there in support, but he's being pushed. Jax found straight through the bales. Gambit so rigid. Set up. G2 have a man advantage for this retake, though. And they do have a smattering of util they'll have to drop. Shiro responsible for this pit peak. Not easy for Nico to break through with only an MP9. Their weapons just really making this so difficult. That was the bait of the shot, better than any nade. Hobbit could get hit here. This is the trade, needed that. Amanek arrives. And now they know there's one in pit. Amanek's responsibility. Inter standing strong in the site, though, and it is all onto Inters now. They're so low, he can finish it all, and he has. Time so close. He just has to live, and he is doing enough. It's not. Gambit have done it. 16-6. Beautiful stuff out of these boys. They've come into the semi-final looking poised.
Nafany, he loves a good fight over towards A. And I think he's going to get it.
Bada bing, bada boom. Jax's pistol. He is fast. Running away with a lot of the pistol stats. Unfortunately, Dust settles, and his hard work is all for naught. He's got a one-man disadvantage for his squad to overcome. And now the bomb is delivered. Still Nexa yet to reveal his tricks. Very predictable position for sure. And he's got a smoke. He intends to use it for sure. That's interesting. Yeah, now Hunter can isolate Inters. Hobbit's there in a prime position to catch the walk up. And look at that. That's calculated from Gambit in this afterplan setup. Impossible to break. You can see how little of Hobbit Hunter could see. Oh, so frustrating. You can see his backpack sticking out. But as soon as you walk a step further, great shot from Nexa. Only the first. Very tight line. Drops the smoke for himself to play around, and now we'll peek over it, perhaps. A chance here. Good chance. Oh, damage Finished off by Hunter. He surges forwards, wants to punish that quad cross, can't connect. Now the 3v3 with a very clear indication towards B. A great shot from Nico. It finds the head. And that will lead to a bit of hesitance on that plant. Shiro planting default. Nico slinking into another headshot, and his deagle is working wonders today. Axel to come up clutch.
He's been heard now. He's even worried about the flank here.
Well, Nico's not going to be finishing it off. Maybe it's Jax or Amanek. Both have their SMGs, but the shots are being hit, and Axel is such a threat. Pulls them across the line. 1 versus 3. Gambit will not go down to the Deegs tonight. Amanek so flashed off the line. They have progressed. I wonder if they're ready for that. That gap, it could be pipped by Hobbit here. Nico finding another. That's Inter's gone. Hobbit does have to be the hero, and he does step up. Amanek could fall victim to Hobbit as well. The space has been taken. He has been so good for Gambit here in the semi. Yeah, Nex has been jiggling relentlessly. He confirms that Axel's on his way. He tries to time it perfectly as the molly's released from his fingers.
Oh.
Caught on the move. Shiro shuts him
20
down.
seconds.
Hobbit did catch that Hunter A play. So now a Jenny smoke is thrown and they go B. Nico will be ahead of it. God, their util usage, dude. Now he gets a chance. And that chance is seized. Time, no time for this. Hobbit does find us a miraculous frag, and he'd have to kill him now. Okay. Amanek's movement is just enough to save the day, but he gave it his best shot, didn't he? There's a universe. There is a universe. Well, they're on their way to Nex's domain. He will be Molotov'd. Oh, he won't. Here we go. Oh! Axel strikes. Nice from Hunter, even nearly a third. Inters is forced off the angle. He has got the bomb. If he could just find the frag, that's enough for a round. Nice from Hunter. Doesn't let things spiral. Hobbit, of course, is a threat, but with 25 seconds, the clock is G2's best friend at this point. Seems like a perfect little hidey hole. G2 aren't going to get greedy. They're just happy to be putting a second on the board. And courtesy of Hunter, they can't be planning to go back to B, can they?
Not with 20 seconds. Inters is starting to get a move on. Hobbit's now making noise. They just need to die at this point.
Yeah. Well, Axel's managing to make it hurt. Nico keeps them just away from that default spot. And this frag onto Axel's everything. Nico's the one to provide it. Shiro just doesn't have the time. They do need to die.
The lost bonus, you need to die.
They're working on it. They're working on it as best they can and making it hurt along the way. Hobbit will keep hold of the AK.
Again?
Again, yeah.
Behind the tall box in sight here, just on the jiggle.
He's been holding this angle. It's powerful. He still doesn't finish it off neat and tidy. Finally takes Axel down, but the space is taken. Look at Inters go. Flash, perfect. Frag, better. Tight, no problem onto Nico either. Well, that's the round. Unless they fancy their chances, Amanek yet to frag. He does have all the equipment he'd desire for this, and maybe they are going to dip their toe into the site, see what they can find. It's Jax with a full util as well.
Know exactly where they can stand. Barely taking any damage.
Oh, he's ready for every exchange. Nico does avenge his fallen cousin. And unable to piece together Inters.
Oh, they're straight into B. This is very quick stuff.
Yeah, but Nex he's only got a USP. I mean, I don't know if there's anything... Oh, I say only a USP. It's the pretty new one. Not going to save his hide here, though, as the util will likely burn him out or spray him out.
Combo.
It was so perfect.
The smoke, spam into the smoke, molly to flush him out.
And the two save rifles
Picture perfect.
Nothing available to them. It's impressive stuff out of Gambit. They've called a perfect game there, avoiding both of those potent weapons recovered from the previous. Jax won't be holding on to his, though. Inters make sure of that.
Yeah, look, the lost bonus starting to build here. 2,400 in the next for G2. This orb, Amanek, he's given up the position now. How long can he retain it? Well, not much longer. Axel swings around the corner, takes it down, picks up one for Shiro, and things are looking great over there. They're changing it up again. Back they go.
Yeah, let's see if Jax can once again send them to the other side. And on the push, it's Nafany that wins the fight. The trade is not there. Nico gets absolutely bamboozled with just a Mach 10 as well. Hunter, he knows he's under a lot of pressure now. He'll fall back into an elevated line. Would need two heads immediately upon the cross, and he does find them.
Nafany's low still.
Yeah, it's a competitive round if Nexa and Amanek can piece it together, but their rotate is so delayed. He's gone round the world. Amanek still uncertain of the mid lurk.
The bomb hasn't hit the site just yet. Gambit hitting pause again. It's this fight right here. If Nafany can win against Nexa, it's all over. Now there's a chance.
It does to find the frag. He actually takes contact so early, but it does leave Amanek in a very dire situation. A smoke, does he have the kit? No. Could find this Hobbit close line, but he's perfectly tucked in. Hobbit's positioning.
It's so cheeky.
It leads him to such favorable duels.
In that passive position with the M4 spray, but not looking good here for G2 as they are once more back down to just pistols. Got flashes and smokes to help contain and contest. Jack's just loving playing over this ramp smoke. They've already pushed on down, very disconnected here. Amanek's already dead. More damage done. Nades are following through, and this one looks like it's crumbling for G2.
Oh, same fate. And the fight's just come to them. Even Axel on B now, just in case Nexa thought he'd be safe. They know he's not hiding on the site.
Oh, bottom might be showing. Just got around the corner there. Oh, this won't be extended for much longer. Axel's had enough of this silly business. That's 8-4.
He's been alert of the right side boost, but perhaps the left is a challenge. A step too far for Gambit. They do nade him down nicely, so they will try and take this space. Jax, however, walking straight into Shiro, and he's going to charge forward, not backwards. He wants more, and now Amanek's getting run down. Shiro opens the door to A, and Gambit complete 180 off the back of one man. He's got the full util set, no worries. Nico's been forced to acknowledge it's possible A. Gambit are up to their usual hijinks here. They've parked one. Oh, so much depending on what Hunter finds here, and that's perfect. By clearing it out, concern of Nico grows even more. Oh, and Hobbit's hitting everything. That was a one-on-one. He didn't even need to call upon Shiro.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a lot of info.
He's low.
That's a lot of info, and Hobbit will just be the bait. Shiro looking to finish it. And just as he looks away, Gambit strike again. Amanek has got a bit of an opportunity here. It's a double dink required. It's an unretrievable AK. He'd love one. He'd love one, but Nafany's too ready for it. Nico is on a fast flank, so if Hunter can just keep him busy, perhaps that deagle from his brother-in-arms will be able to do some damage. Nice from Jax.
Oh,
okay.
huge from Jax.
Has just popped off, and if he finds another, he's so good. Okay, Jax is doing what Jax does best. Inters is not going to get that bomb down, and G2. Shiro is now ahead of everyone with this AWP, and he might even try and take down Nico, you ballsy boy. Sweeping into the site now. Amanek, you better be ready. Or Shiro will strike. He's quick. You can see why he's compared and put in the same breath as Simple in hot pursuit.
Oh, Nico's forced forward.
Nice find. Needs another. Shiro firing off a warning shot, but Nico has managed to perfectly slip down the scaff. Inters is not ready for this, and this is a powerful double. The fact that Nex has got another as well puts Shiro on notice. 1 versus 3, and Nico, his first. Wants the rifle. Doesn't get in time, and Hunter's there for revenge. Damn, okay, well, they kept them honest in the last two. Vertigo continues in just a moment. Don't go too far. This semi-final's got more.
Take it back later, but Nico's been boosted up very quickly here. 2 on the site to receive this. Here they come.
He smokes his teammate out. Nico is fully blind, but right next to 2 of them. His back is turned, and Inters can't believe his luck. It's about to be a big brawl. Looks like G2 have come out on top. Shiro hunted. That was the bomb, though. But Amanek delivered it behind the gen. That's not ideal, especially if Hunter goes down. That's a big if. Big if, and he doesn't. Finding the frag now relieves a lot of pressure. They put a lot of bullets into the smoke, enables Hobbit to perhaps take some space if he could hit a quick bang. Okay, they've spotted him out now. Does the bomb go in A? It might do. Jax is going to finish our problems. And G2 will take a pistol. Oh, he's going to pop Shiro in. They're going to be blind here, dude. Jax needs to find this frag before it pops. Otherwise, they're doing the dance. Nice find. He was tucked in tight. Inters ready and receives with the deagle. Jack's gone. That's one of the big guns. And there goes another Hunter, this time losing the AK. It's in with the retrieval. Nico wants to take space, but if Axel hears this, crosshairs in the right place. Nico's got a lot to do. He's pushing him. Axel is caught on the retreat, and that enables a little bit of space, and it's only a little. Bomb to be planted. Nico's got to hold a lot here, and if they deagle, oh, fully blind. Inters gets him, and Gambit immediately snatch away the response. It was supposed to be 3, Chad. Let's see. Nico actually does punish that missed spray from Hobbit. Deagles of their own design. G2 are chasing this dragon. Oh, tough one for Nexa. A tut of his tongue as he goes down. And the rest, I'm afraid, gets very difficult for this Deagle adventure that G2 are trying to forge. They've invested all their schmeckles into it.
These are the type of rounds yesterday versus Astralis that they somehow pulled off in the last 20 seconds, but the low HP, to make this even more difficult, Hunter's going to be first.
Oh, there you go, mate. There you go. It's Hunter this time. We know what Jax and Nico are capable of. Hunter reminds us as well. This is so easy to fall apart, though, with their low HP.
Yeah, if they overthink it as well, they might just run back into one of these rifles.
With 2 smokes up, you can't resist, can you? You want that plant. You're going to go for it.
The correct call is being made.
That'll do. That'll do nicely.
And Hunter really just silences them right there. Jeez. Huge shots. Wow. I didn't think it was going to be possible with the HP looking like that, and they even all survived. They only get their 1 AK out of this, but sure, they've the MP9. This is perfect for Shiro. Oh, couldn't get the tag.
Drops their own smoke against them. Hunter running up and caught just as he swapped to the util. Nafany's such a thorn in their side, and any of these scout shots here are only going to make Nafany's job easier. There's a prime example. He can peek out again. He's even going for wild no-scopes. Oh! And it's going to work! Jax caught straight through the box. Shiro can do no wrong. Yeah, just get out of there. Nothing you can do. Resigns himself to a T-side save.
He's been heard, though. Very noisy about this up the ladder. Hobbs going to find him.
He might even... Yeah, 2 seconds to spare, but then AK is recovered all the same.
Oh, trying to get... Oh, the safety railing's a little bit too safe right there. We'll get across the line first. Watch this out.
Let's just do that every time, I guess. Bang.
No scope.
What?
Through the smoke.
As we established, Axel and Inter's B-site nerds, they've managed to find some great angles, and it does look like Nexus adventures have been cut short.
There's
Here
2 on
they
the
come.
site.
They're ready for this fight. Jax is completely blind, and it's going to be a 2 from Axel. Oh, even a 3rd on the cards. Hunter quick to the draw. Goes down to the nades, and Nico needs so much more. Fights left and right. It's just way too much, and Gambit will ease into a 13th. A Tech 9 flash push. Hobbit and Inters already seem ready, very equipped for this. First contact found. They swing out. The flash not going to stop him. And it's just Hobbit having way too much fun here in middle.
He's loving this, isn't he?
Yeah, even the nades look great. Oh, God, that's going to hurt. Hunter, yeah, crosshair. We know it's not a problem. That was the smoke we were talking about. A huge gap this time. A set amount of miracles that are allowed to happen. This one's not quite going to work out for them.
Just how passive Inters was. They're not showing anything. You can see how much Nico can see from this boost position, but still couldn't see Inters in that passive line. And now, as the clock hits 25 seconds, he'll swing back in, gets the final kill, and that's 14 for Gambit. Set up for another grand final here, and it's just another day at the office, really. Back during the group stage.
Ooh, Shiro's actually in a lot of trouble. Nexa will finish him off, and if they get Nafany, that was the round right there on a silver platter. 2 frags. 1 death favoring them. Hobbit and Inters are already reactionarily in the right place.
He's going forward.
Yeah, they won the fight, and just bodyguarded by Nico as another double frag is found. Axel's AWP, you know where he is. Being walked up on by Hunter on short as well.
If he gets Amanek on the
he
flank,
might actually catch him. Oh, he's already slipped. Loudly stepping.
seems aware that something's possible.
Yeah, wants to contest. Raw fire, jumping straight into Amanek, and he wasn't far off the mark.
Oh dear.
And Hobbit, they knew he was there on sandbags. That's a great smoke to enable him to just tuck on in for the short cross. That's a big find from Jax.
Sorry, what?
Just over the smoke. Predictive perhaps, but on the flash, it's a good chance. Nafany can't seem to finish off Amanek. It's always Inter's nades, though. It's not the first time we've seen him finish off a close duel. Brings him straight back into the even keel.
Don't think there's any dropping back for G2 this time, though. They're pretty committed to this, and Axel, he's secured that.
It's a question of how much he wants to push it. Knowing Gambit, not too much, but he is walking in. Nico's holding it, spots him out, and a big find. A couple of big deliveries out of Jax and Nico. Fakes the steps away. Full, loud, towards B. Shiro and Inters burrow deeper.
Calling the bluff here.
Well, this can fall apart for G2.
Multi-kill potential for Inters right here, right now.
It's Jax. He is that blunt object.
Oh, back turned.
Nice find, only Shiro. Already caught the cross. The bomb needs to get to default. They don't have the smoke. The flash could have bought time, but Nexus
9
trapped.
seconds.
9 seconds. That was the shot he had to hit. Good God. And now Nico, he needs the frag. It's a USP versus an AK 2 and 1. He's actually right on the clock. Gambits take it. Shiro steals it. 1v3 and style points galore.
Right? If Hunter goes and tries to sell this, it's going to be over mid to B. They might catch Axel and Inters. Axel's the low player floating towards spawn. That was the chance.
That was the find, and look at Shiro already aware that he may have to go and take contact elsewhere. He's tucking into B, ahead of the molly, and even doing damage. Nexa does get tagged. Axel's the one with the frag. 15 seconds. It's a Mac 10 from Amanek. A good find. If he could just have dealt with Axel, maybe Nico can. And will, 10 seconds, get that bomb down. Nafany to play spoiler. He can win it right here, right now. He's just going to close the gap. Nico's vulnerable on the plant. He's pushed up. Nico has to hit this shot, and he just can't. Gambit steal it, and they're off to the grand finals. Another one for the world #1. G2 humbled. And they just couldn't keep up. Unable to break double digits in both maps. The best of 3 goes Gambit's